long line of farmers who farmed in rural Portugal in the Azores, and I decided to make this video to ask them what it was like to farm while they were growing up. I wanted to get a sense of the relationship that my grandparents had with the land compared to the type of relationship that we now have with the land. We know, hypothetically, that we're dependent on the land, but for them, it was immediate.
My biggest memories of my parents and my grandparents farming in Portugal was the fact that the plots were so small. In the Azores, which are part of Portugal and they're mid-Atlantic, it's a volcanic island, and everybody seems to have land on our island, which is Pico, but the plots were all fenced in by lava rock. And what I remember them telling was that them and their ancestors had to actually gather soil, like by wheelbarrows basically, and fill the plots of land with soil from other areas to make actual fields that they could actually plant in because the soil was so rocky.
We have small farm, a few, not like in Canada. We have many pieces, different kinds of the farms.
Work in a little small piece of land, yeah. And you work so small. You have, everything. We put seeds there to grow.
They grew all kinds of crops: corn, potatoes, beans, fava beans, peas, anything you can think of essentially that could grow. The climate was moderate and they had a long growing season.
We grow, in my house, we grow pigs, we grow, because we don't buy nothing from a store. We live on from the farm. We grow pigs, we grow cows, we have produce lots of wine, we have lots of grapes, we
Lots of figs.
Lots of figs too, and we grow potatoes, we grow garlic, we grow everything.
In garden.
Because we don't buy nothing from a store, especially sugar or some just a few things.
It's very important. If you don't have it, it's very bad. It's very important that with land you can have potatoes and sweet potatoes and corn and all the kind of vegetables. Yeah.
If you have no land, you cannot grow nothing.
I think one of the things that is quite different from today is that there was no waste.
And lots of things we have in a farm to put them underneath of the cows. After a few months, we take that thing to the fields to put
Take the manure to the field.
No, we don't use sprays in the farm. Just for spray fig trees and some kind of trees. Because the leaves fall down and the fig's no good. They don't hide. Sulfur and lime in the water and mix and then spray it. To make manure, we have to cut branches, trees, and
The leaves.
lots of things to put them in. The brush or something to put them in, and they keep for a few months underneath of the cows. Then you take them back to the fields for fertilizer. We sell wine. We sell boys. Anyway, we grow all the things we need to the house except clothes and produce from the store.
My grandmother would go to the market on the island that was next to us, where there was more of a city, and they'd had open markets where anyone could come and bring their products to sell. She would have these huge baskets, these woven baskets that they'd make themselves, and they'd fill it with plums or figs or grapes or corn or whatever it is that they were selling, and she would literally sit on the road in the market and sell her wares.
We sell apples, orange, and lots of things we sell. We work in a farm. We sell wine and aguardente. We sell almost everything we get in the farm. Milk, we sell almost everything. Sometimes my mother makes cheap. We sell it for money. We carry the stuff in a wheelie wood cart.
A cart?
And then we ship them in a boat to another island. When we work in a farm, we sell we carry some things in a bus, in the shoulders, and lots of people carry things in the top of his head.
Yeah.
We have a few sometimes.
Yeah.
Abelhas. Gente grande.
Lá a gente fazia sueiras e socos.
A gente agarraram no quintal bunch of them and put them in a box. But then they disappeared. I was in a field and then with a, como é que chamam arado?
A plow.
Plow, the men go behind it, making the holes in the field. They put seeds in, manure behind and seed in the seeds.
In the rows.
Pulled by the...
Pulled by two cows, and you bring the harvest to home, and that's it. Yeah. Before traveling, when you walk 3 days, wake up, soon start getting in the morning, and you walk 2 hours to get 2, 3, 4 liters of milk.
Now it's sad when you go back because orchards that were full of orange trees are now just covered with underbrush and trees gone wild. No one really farms there much anymore. There's a few people, that's diehards, who still do. A lot of the land is being re-changed back into vineyards, or based on government incentives, or farmers change from dairy farming and farming for vegetables to farming meat cows, basically, and they grow them to a certain age and then ship them to the mainland, where they are grown either longer or sent to the slaughterhouse, and that's become a main staple of the economy.
Everything changed. They don't care about the farms anymore. Where the place we grow potatoes and corn,
They don't care about.
and wine and fish, they left.
They left them.
No, they lived from
Work for the government.
they left the farm behind full of brush.
Now there is the same. They feed.
They feed they feed the pigs.
The pig and
Before-
cows
Before you used to feed with potatoes and
and chickens.
lots of things, but
And grass.
grass and something. But now that
Yeah.
things change. So. Naquele
A gente não faz diferença, mas vai fazer diferença a eles.
tempo
Se
era.
as coisas estão no marcha, eles não têm as coisas
Não
para trabalhar.